A live event tonight. It's a brand new rock festival in all places. Balham is at the Bedford pub there, and the festival will include acts such as 9 Miles South, Rat-Faced Louie and Lucan Mills. Rhiannon Hughes is there meeting the rock stars now.
I am, Luke. I've just stepped outside again, just while a couple of the bands are rehearsing upstairs. The festival lasts 3 days, Friday, Saturday and Sunday, on till about 11 o'clock tonight. And one of the artists I've just grabbed now, Lucan Mills, a rap artist.
Hello, how you doing? Yes.
For a rock festival.
Yes, odd. We did a gig here about a year ago with Tom Green and Tony Moore booked us. And after we did the show, he approached me about doing the festival and said, we've got 2 festivals, a real jazz festival and a rock one. I said, well, clearly put us on the jazz one. I'm a hip-hop, we've got sax in the band. And then he turned around and said, no, I think you'll really suit the rock festival night. OK, we've got a really different array of bands playing, all that, you'll be fine. I've got here for sound check. It's rocky, so we'll see how it goes.
Can you just tell us a bit about your music and your rapping?
I started rapping when I was probably 13 at school. I've tried to do something a little different. You know, I'm not a grime act. I'm not a gangster American act. So the hip hop is very sort of jazz, funk infused. I've always played with a live band. So I've got about a 7-piece at the minute. Sometimes it fluctuates down and up. Like tonight we're on 6. But I've got sax in there as well. I've incorporated a lot of sort of synth keys and sort of electronic stuff as well. And we're dabbling around with octopad stuff, trying to make the live with the sort of electronic as well. But it's getting there.
Just tell us a little bit about your influences then.
Influences, biggest ones, Jay-Z is on the top. Could have guessed. Eminem, obviously the cliche ones. A lot of UK stuff. Kano I listened to for a very long time. Gets is very good lyrically. A lot of the new stuff as well. You know, I never used to listen to a lot of Skepta back in the day, but now he's really coming along. Skepta, Stormzy, new artist, and Drake. Obviously, Drake for me lyrically is quite cool, and bringing the whole fusion of the singing as well.
I did a little bit of research, and you've performed with the likes of Tiny Temper and Ed Sheeran. Tell us a bit about that.
That was the Tiny Temper thing was back when Tiny Temper just released Pass Out, and he was playing a couple of big shows in Southampton, and that's where I'm from originally, Winchester, and I grew up mainly in Southampton, went to uni there, and the actual gigs I got booked were for a Club Rossa at the time. I think it's gone now. And I got to support him there and jump up on stage. And the second show, I'd actually broken my leg. And I couldn't actually perform on the second shows. So I just sat with him in the VIP thing, feeling sorry for myself. But it was still a good night. And the Ed Sheeran thing came about from Jamal Edwards at SBTV. So I was in, my friend Phil Kemish, he now manages Gets and Disrupt. They were doing a night somewhere in Clapham, Aquam, I think, Aquam. And when I went down there, I was just, literally, it was a chance thing. I was sat around, Ed Sheeran turns up, was brought in, was sat there chatting to us, and he had just signed the big record deal, and this was when You Need Me had come out. And it was just a fluke thing. I had a chat with him, said I was a rapper. He got up on stage, performed, and then when he stepped aside and carried on playing the track, invited me up. So I just went up there and just made it up as I went along. And someone luckily got some clips of it, so it went on YouTube and stuff like that.
Amazing. Well, thank you very much, Jonas. Good luck for tonight. Hope it goes well. And if people want to catch you, they can see you tonight.
Yeah, we're here tonight playing. We've just done a few festivals. We've got a couple more gigs, one in Milton Keynes, and then one for the Patrick Evans Foundation next weekend, and lucanmills.com, and the EP's coming out in October. So,
thank you. If you want to catch any more of the artists, they're all around. The festival's on from Friday until Sunday.
Thanks, Rhiannon. Sticking on